For several decades, DC and Marvel Comics have had an intense rivalry. But you might be astounded to know that these comic book companies collaborated to bring in awesome merged characters. If you're a fan of Superman, the Hulk, the menacing Darkseid, or the intelligent Doctor Doom, well, you might be in for a treat to learn who they were combined with within the creative, legendary world of Amalgam Comics. Before we dive into this video, be sure to subscribe to Screen Rant by clicking on the red button alongside the bell button so you never miss out on our awesome content.
Well, here I am.
Dark Claw. First up is the merging between Gotham's caped vigilante, the Batman, and one of the most popular X-Men around, the Wolverine. Just like Bruce Wayne, Logan Wayne within the Amalgam universe also lost his parents after being murdered in cold blood. Strangely enough, Logan became involved in the Weapon X program and obtained a highly lethal pair of adamantium claws. After touring the world to learn more about his mutant abilities and master dozens of martial arts styles, he eventually returned to New Gotham City to become the Dark Claw, and one of the founding members of the Judgment League Avengers. Super Soldier. Much like Steve Rogers, Clark Kent was also a test subject for a super soldier serum during World War II within the pages of the Amalgam universe. The serum was actually of alien origin. Upon transforming into a muscular, immensely powerful American hero, he donned the name Super Soldier, and like Superman, he also had increased super strength, flight, X-ray vision, and much more. Like Captain America, he also had a star-spangled uniform and wielded a durable shield. He later became one of the main members within the Judgment League Avengers and helped the other heroes face off against crazy villains.
Mr. Doctor.
It's strange.
Maybe. Who am I to judge?
Dr. Strange Fate. One of the most powerful superheroes within the Judgment League Avengers was none other than the combination of Professor X, Doctor Strange, and the cunning Dr. Fate. Although the vast majority of characters within the Amalgam universe had little clue that they were in fact part of a merged universe, Dr. Strange Fate was not ignorant to this fact, which is why he tried to preserve it from ceasing to exist. Like the characters who made him whole, Strange Fate is immensely skilled in the mystic arts, can manipulate dimensions and time, and also has a mastery over telepathic abilities like Charles Xavier. Iron Lantern. Hal Stark was a renowned pilot and billionaire within the Amalgam universe, which landed him not only on an alien planet, but also upon crazy potential. Just like Tony Stark, who had suffered injuries in the chest which required him to create a battery to stay alive, he created a suit of armor, but powered it with a lantern-like object given to him by a dying alien, which granted Hal with the new superhero identity, the Iron Lantern. The suit has quite potent features due to Hal's prowess and technology, but due to also possessing the powers of Hal Jordan, he can create shields, weapons, and other constructs with them. Speed Demon. Imagine combining the insane speed of the Flash like Barry Allen or Wally West with the hellish blaze and demonic power of the Ghost Rider. Well, you get an overpowered freak of nature known as the Speed Demon. Although there were several different Speed Demons, many of them had powers from the Flash family with the supernatural attributes from Marvel's Phantom and Ghost Riders. Just like the agent of Mephisto, Johnny Blaze, the Speed Demon can use his penance stare to bring pain to those who had committed evil. And of course, he can also run ridiculously fast.
Sorry, I just get so angry all the time. Always angry.
Skulk. Yep, even the Green Goliath from the Marvel Universe, the Incredible Hulk, also became combined with his DC counterpart, Solomon Grundy. Like Bruce Banner, Skulk was a result of a freak nuclear accident that merged the two characters together, which in turn prompted the strange being to be confronted by Dr. Strange Fate. Like the Hulk and Solomon Grundy, Skulk has insane intellect as Bruce Banner, but incredible strength once he becomes enraged. Although not a complex character by any means, he is still an interesting addition to the Amalgam universe.
You don't look so good.
Leave me alone.
Bizarro. As a result of a science experiment gone wrong in the attempts of replicating alien DNA, an albino symbiote-like creature emerged and became known as Bizarro. the amalgamation of Marvel's Carnage and DC's Bizarro, the doppelganger of Superman. Like Carnage, he is a homicidal maniac who, due to his bloodthirst and evil-doing, was met by Spider-Boy, the amalgam combination of Scarlet Spider and Superboy, several times to duke it out against him. Although not much of Bizarro is within Bizarnage, his coloration is obviously a result of him, but Carnage seems to be the most prevalent of the two.
Born to destroy you. Your Doomsday.
Dr. Doomsday. By far one of the most menacing villains within the Amalgam universe is none other than the merging of the Fantastic Four's arch-nemesis Victor Von Doom and the seemingly immortal Superman killing machine known as Doomsday. Much like Dr. Doom's origin, he sabotaged the space mission which granted the challengers of the Fantastic their powers. Later on, he would become fused with the DNA of Doomsday, which disfigured his body, but ultimately granted him the indestructible and adaptable body of the DC Universe's chaotic, perfect being. However, as mighty as Dr. Doomsday was, he wasn't the most powerful villain by far.
It is known by many names. My people called it Galactus.
Galactiac. Like Marvel's Galactus, Galactiac suffered from a never-ending hunger, which prompted him to scout the vast cosmos in search of worlds to feed upon. But unlike Galactus, he kept a small piece of the planet intact in order to study it further, which is exactly where DC's Brainiac had an influence on the character. Like the Fantastic Four, the challengers of the Fantastic were in a tough spot in trying to protect the Earth from this cosmic behemoth. However, Galactiac was not alone, since he had a powerful herald known as the Silver Racer, the merging of the Silver Surfer and the Black Racer.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Thanoside. Arguably the most menacing villain you could ever think of is none other than the merging of Marvel's Thanos and the new god of apocalypse, Darkseid. Like the two gods that are a part of him, he sought the destruction of the universe and had a burning love for Lady Death. Additionally, he has insane physical strength, intelligence, and manipulation over time, matter, and the mighty Omega effect, which can destroy virtually anything it touches. Although an Amalgam cinematic universe seems too far from becoming a reality, it'd be quite cool to see these two big baddies merge into one ultimate evil.
To quote a friend of mine, it's clobbering time.
So, there you have it. Did any of these combinations surprise you? Had you heard of the Amalgam Comics prior to this video? Let us know in the comments section below, and subscribe to Screen Rant for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.